had to cut off my sisters. Almost on a fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game. Let's take a look at Dallas. They've been perfect so far in the NBA Cup, a 3-0 record.
And I have a feeling their NBA Cup run is just getting started. They look totally locked in. This is a team I would not want to face in the knockout rounds.
And then the situation for Memphis. Up 2-1, they have a chance to put themselves in a great position tonight.
Yeah, if they win this game 4, odds are they'll advance to the next round of the Cup. But it's going to be tough here on the road.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Edey out there with Boozer. Then there's Wells. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Christie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Christie's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Mavs. Christie's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Here's Edey. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Kyrie Irving.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Softly drops in the floater.
And it's that fantastic touch on the floater, and that's one of many reasons why Kyrie is considered one of the most skilled players of all time.
Right, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Now here's Wells. Pass to Jerome. Boozer wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Jerome, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Down low. Pocket 6. Back to Boozer. That's tipped. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The kick out to Irving. Edey with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here is Wells. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Rizachet. Edey can't hit. Mavericks leading by 4. Irving surveying the floor. Boozer with the defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Santi Aldama's checked in for Rizachet. And Memphis also making a switch. Grant's checked in. Here's Jerome. Still without a basket. And again, Memphis no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Christie kicks to Irving. From 20 feet out, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here's Jerome. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
On defense, Dallas. Over to the left wing. Lets the three fly. Aldama with the rebound. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Irving. To end the cold streak, here's Boozer. The Grizzlies with another miss. This game for the Mavericks, they picked up a W against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Dallas. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 4, inside. Here's Heaney, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Christie. Those three-pointers off the mark. And so Grant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing here by 8. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. To the inside, Boozer. Pass to Jerome. No good on the triple. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Christie. But Trey gets the three-pointer to fall. Mavericks leading by 5. There's a screen by Aldama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 6 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It could go. No good on that one. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Wells. Jackson is out there with Grant. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Post in at the 5. A shot by Wells, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it's Russell missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career. There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. On the Mavericks with possession here, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in, and the shot goes down. Post has got his first bucket of the night.
Nice find by D'Angelo. He's always had that great vision.
Jay sets the screen for Monk. Buries it from three-point range. Monk's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Stewart's checked in for Memphis. Klay Thompson comes in for Wells. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jackson gets the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Gafford inside. Stewart on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. And you look at Lively. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Jackson. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Irving. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
To the paint. Jerome with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Russell with a wide-open look. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Oh, that's a silky three-point shot from Russell. He can be consistent from out there.
Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Irving drives in, makes the most of the high percentage shot. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Deep 2 from Russell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And RJ Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that smart club guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
There's the lob to Jackson, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
Looking here at some numbers for Kyrie Irving. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging about 18 points per, 8 assists, and 2.5 steals. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's Rizachet. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Jerome. No scoring in this one. Outside Boozer. Over Rizachet. They grab their own miss. Pass to Wells. Fires for three.
And his struggles continue. Just still scoreless and just can't seem to take the lid off. Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Jerome. And another miss by Memphis. And so Monk will bring it up for Dallas. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Clock is at 3. Fires the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel sandwiched between two great debaters. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Grizzlies.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. The Grizzlies trail by 14. They've got Rizachet. Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Jerome. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Christie. To the right side. Takes the 3. Edey with the rebound. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Pass to Wells. Shot from 12. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Christie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Christie's got the first bucket of the third here for the Mavs. The Grizzlies trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Boozer. Now here's Wells. Just 4 to shoot. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Irving. Pulls it from the elbow. Boozer with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Wells wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Wells has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart. Kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Here's Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
A three-pointer off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Marshall can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Jerome. To the wing right side. There's the screen with the shot. The shot by Wells, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Christie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Now, here's Wells. Pass to Jerome. Here's Wells. Fires the 3. And another miss by Memphis.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Jerome. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Boozer. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Now, here's Wells. And here's Boozer from the arc. Drills it from outside. Boozer's got his second bucket tonight.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Mavericks. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Grizzlies. They're at the 10th position.
When I look at Memphis, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. Thompson from long range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. teams live and die by the three. Let's check out the best. The Mavericks, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Here's Aldama.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Monk against Thompson. Good on the three-point shot.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good on the shooter.
And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That's his first foul. Grizzlies making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Now Russell. Jackson with the screen. From past the arc. Aldama with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 17. Here's Spencer. In the corner, it's Monk. Buries the long-range jumper. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Monk. Here's Spencer. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Jackson is out there with Jeremy Grant. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Russell. And it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. Spencer, the pass to Aldama. A three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
Just willing that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
Here's Monk. Pass to Spencer. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Lopez, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Russell kicks to Thompson. All three off the mark. Mavericks leading by 23. Monk, the pass to Gafford. Here's Spencer. That one drops for him. Spencer's got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Thompson against Monk. Fades and shoots. Thompson misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The shot by Monk is no good. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Thompson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Pass to Grant. It's rebounded by Dallas. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Russell kicks to Thompson. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Gafford sets the pick for Monk. And he banks in the layup.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Grant finds Lopez. Thompson from long range drills the three-pointer.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Spencer. Misses from close range. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Thompson looking for an opening. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Back to Thompson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Spencer with the drive, and they pick up 2. Spencer's got 12 points here in the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Washington against Russell. Thompson outside, puts up a 3. Aldama with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
No good on the free throw. Dallas making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. And the Grizzlies with some changes. And he's good on the second. And here are the Grizzlies now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Makes it off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
A shot by Wells, no good. Pippen with it. Releases. That's good.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA.